Hello everyone, Noto Addiction speaking here, and in today's video we're going to talk about how online gambling can be the worst thing for a person with gambling addiction. If you're new here or you already been here, go and click that like button, go on and comment, on and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go on and get into this topic, man. So I've noticed that a lot of people are talking about this online gambling thing, and to be honest, because back in the day, back in the G, most people that developed a gambling habit, a gambling addiction or something like that, they usually be there in person. They usually go to a certain establishment and they'll go and they'll tap and they'll be there in person. You know, they had to actually get up and had to be active to go to these spots in order to indulge into these activities, contributing to their gambling addiction and contributing to their loss of their money and their funds and the things that they use to sustain their well-being and their lifestyle. So with online gambling, the accessibility is what causes like a way more crippling effect on the masses of the community. And to be honest, for more older people, for more older senior citizens and stuff, they don't have to move like that. But a lot of seniors like to get out because they view this as a community and they want to go out. It's almost like bingo night. So they'll still go out. But more of the younger generation will end up staying in because a lot of the generation now, they stay indoors anyway on their phone watching videos of TikToks and watching a whole bunch of movies and TV shows and all that stuff on their phone. So the fact that online gambling is a thing now, and now it's easily accessible, and now all of these ads and stuff is popping up every time you look at something, it's crazy. It's going to be a gambling addiction's worst nightmare, because now they can shove it in every facet of your life pretty much, because your phone is pretty much a lot of your life. You spend like 70% of your day on your phone, depending on, a lot of people spend a lot of time on their phone. I don't know what percentage that is, but it's a huge percentage, and enough of a percentage for you to go down and actually get hooked into one of these games, get hooked into one of these programs that they're pushing and trying to shove down your throats 24/7. Even if you're not even looking at something even pertaining to gambling, they always end up rolling those slots down. Oh, the big wins. They're always putting it and shoving all this stuff in your face. So the accessibility is really going to be the crippling effect. It's really going to cause a substantial amount of damage on gambling addiction, and not only just that, there's a substantial amount of damage on just the whole gambling addicts as a whole, but it's also going to make it quicker for you to drain out your funds than it ever would have been, because back then it used to take like years and 10 years and all this stuff to bet your life savings, but now you can probably bet your life savings in about a good 2 or 3 clicks now. These games are making it, the odds are just so way out of your favor, but the odds are just so ridiculous. They're absurd. These are absurd odds that they're putting in front of your face. And these bets, they're letting you be able to bet dang near your whole pot, dang near your whole life savings on one bet, on one spin. They're making these options available to you. And the fact that they're available to you, somebody that's hard on hard times, and feel like, oh man, I just want to get me a big win, and they don't want to spend a lot of time playing, just download one of these things on the phone. It's right there. They don't have to move to do that. You can stay on the couch, and you can sit down like me right now, eat a bag of popcorn, and tap on your phone and do that. That's what's so dangerous about it. It's not even just the fact that, okay, the games itself, because of course you can say no, but if it's there in the comfort of your home, bro, I'm not really doing nothing. Let me bet this right here. Let me bet this right there. This will cause people that's never really gambled in their life to start gambling right there. And it always comes off as innocent. Oh, I lost a little bit of money, I lost a little bit of here. But then that's when it starts. That's when it hooks you. That's when it starts to hook you. As you keep going, the little stuff turns into big things. See what I mean? But at the same time, like I say, now they made games with higher stakes, to the point where you can bet a big, substantial amount of money in 1 or 2 spins. And that's going to be detrimental to a whole bunch of people's lifestyles, well-beings, their savings, and everything like that. This is going to have a crippling effect on gambling, the people that struggle with gambling addiction far and wide. This is going to have a huge effect on them. So I'll shout out to that commenter, because I definitely wanted to talk about this online gambling thing, because now they have the tables on there. The tables, you used to have to go up there and play at the tables and be next to people and all that, but now it's so easy, because I've lost money on the online gambling of the tables. So I already know that I've lost $2,000 one time playing just that. But I don't want to go into amounts, because people try to make it about the amount. It's not about really the amount, because when you're gambling, a lot of people don't care about, they don't see money as money anymore. It's looked as a plaything. So people are like, oh, I lost this, I lost that. But losing that, and then compounded with losing stuff in your lifestyle, and the compound of losing stuff in your lifestyle, and the psychological effect it has on you, that's the danger. It's not really the money itself, it's about the consequences that come behind losing the money. You see what I'm saying? So if people are like, oh, you only lost this, you only lost that, you only lost 200, you only lost 100. It doesn't matter. If that 200 and 100 is enough to affect their lifestyles, it's enough to affect some parts or facets of their life, and they might have owed somebody that money, they might have been behind in bills, that might have been the money that have helped them get back on track, and you never know. So people are always looking at, oh, they didn't lose that much because you getting all this money, but these people ready to dang near take their own lives, unalive themselves because they lost this $100 or $200 that was about to, either they owed somebody something or they was about to pay their bill, and now their light's going to be off or they're going to lose their place. That can be a difference between that, them using their car or whatever, food or whatever for the house for the month or whatever. You never know somebody's situation. So looking at it from a monetary amount is never the way to go about it. It's about the psychological effect it has on that person. Whether it's $5, if that $5 meant a lot to that person, and it probably could have been a meal for them that night, and they're probably been starving for 2 days. Or you never know. You never know a person's situation. So you looking at it like, oh, there ain't no money, or they should be sad about this, and you looking at it from your own lens. That's a part of the problem. That's a part of the problem. And online gambling is going to make it even worse because those people can just take it in. Oh, I just want to bet a little bit. I just want to bet a little bit more. Maybe I can do something. And they're right on their phone. It's nothing stopping them. It's just 2 or 3 taps away. They make it so easy for you to sign up. It's to the point where the sign up process is almost only like 5, 2 or 3, 4 steps. Not even that. It's not even nothing strenuous anymore. Back then, like at the game room, you had to come and you had to fill out sheets and stuff like that. But for online gambling, it used to be harder to do online gambling because they wanted to know more and more and more and more. Nowadays, you can just do it at a snap of a finger. You can start betting in the snap of a finger. They got gambling games now in the Play Store, Google Play Store, just right along there, so the kids can see it. So now this is going to start affecting the younger generation. Not just the older generation, like the younger generation. They're the ones that are on their phone. They're the ones that are on the Google Play Store searching for games. And what is it to say? Oh, the slots, and the slots look like a big, very vibrant game for kids to want to get into. Oh, when they say I can win money, or I can win all this money, it's not hard for a child to get a gambling addiction. It's definitely not. It looks like a video game, and it looks like, oh, I'm winning money, and a lot of kids are like acquainted to getting their money into their bank accounts. They know how to do that now. So now they have the knowledge of being able to put money into their bank account. They know how to make these monetary transactions online. So they be like, okay, dang, if I play this and I win this, and this equates to me putting money into my bank account, they make that correlation, is over. They're hooked. And you probably wouldn't even know your kid has a gambling addiction. You just never know. You ended up giving them allowance money, and you just figure out, oh, why is he always going? Why they always saying this? Why they was doing that? Or why they got this much money? Why? You never know. You never know. So it can affect them really young now. And now the fact that it looks just like video games, it gets us. Of course, it's going to hook the kids even faster. So that's even worse. So from really young knee-high to a grasshopper, all the way up to old and elderly. The elderly have it bad too, really bad, and it's even worse now because they're stuck in their ways and they're not going to care. But they're not really that tech savvy, so they're not. A huger demographic of them is not going to be affected by this per se. It's going to be a few of them, but a lot of them are going to be old school and stuck in their ways, so they'd rather just go up to the place and play the pokies and stuff like that. A few of them will probably want to learn how to play on their phone, but I say the overwhelming majority of the elderly will still prefer to go up to the spots, and that doesn't really make it any better just because they'd rather be there in person. All I'm saying is the online gaming wave won't affect them as much because they're more stuck in their ways. But us now, like in the mid generation, between like I say the ages of 19 and like 45 or something like this, we're about tech savvy. You know what I mean? The majority of us are tech savvy. We can savvy enough to be able to sign up stuff. You know, if you savvy enough to sign up for Amazon, you savvy enough to sign up for these online gaming. It's as easy as that. A lot of older elderly people can't sign up for Amazon. They rather go up to the mailbox or the post office. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's the difference right there. They're not going to make that correlation of. They're not going to want to do that. They're not going to be reluctant to get online on the game because, one, they don't really mess with touchscreen phones like that anyway. A lot of them don't even like to operate those types of phones. So they'll do it just for the phone call, but the simple stuff like going deep into it, trying to go on the settings and all, no, they ain't finna be doing all that. So that's why online gaming ain't gonna really affect them like that. But for us that know how to do stuff on the phones, us that know how to seek out things, know how to shop online, and know how to get memberships and do these subscriptions and stuff like that, then that's all it takes. But that's all I really wanted to say on this. I'm telling you now, this is a very dangerous thing for a gambling addict and somebody that's struggling with a gambling addiction. It's horrible because it can affect every facet of your life. You could just wake up, turn over in the morning, and start gambling. It's just that easy. It's that easy. The accessibility is ridiculous, and it can be very detrimental, very, very detrimental, because it takes no effort. But anyway, it's a Noto Addiction here, and if you want to join the content, go on and click that like button, go on and comment, go on and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, guys, a gambler never wins until they quit. I'm out. I'm all out of favors. Don't ask for nothing, had enough. They driving me crazy. And all I did was show them love. They turning to haters. As soon as I would tell them no, don't ask for nothing, had enough. And all I did was show them love. I did so much stuff for some people, they came up and now they never will admit it. They took all advantage of me.